Natrience, the alliance of nature and science.
Well, welcome everybody to our Natrience training call. We are on our third call. Today is July 10th. We're so happy to have all of you joining us today. Hopefully you're getting lots of great information from these calls that we've had, and we've still got a lot of awesome and wonderful information to pass on to you today and over the next few weeks. So we're going to jump right into it. We've got the lovely Sisel Maurer on the call with us, as well as Holly Colby. She's lovely as well. And we're so happy to be here with you. I'm going to have Sisel kick it off for us right now. And then, like I said, we've got some great information to share with you today. So Sisel.
Awesome. And just looking at that question, Roz and stuff, I think a lot of what you guys are going to see today is going to answer a lot of questions on usage, stuff like that. I know we have another Natrience call for Australia, and we'll be talking about that as well. So some of the questions, like I said at the beginning of yours, Roz, I think you'll get answered. So I do want to kind of show this beautiful thing, if you can see it well. It's gorgeous, and I love it. And this is now available for purchase. And I'm also going to talk about it on the end of the call. But guys, this is an absolutely beautiful guide. Heavy, well-made, big pictures, beautiful pictures. Picture of every product, ingredients, the packaging, what the ingredients do, the science behind that, how to use the product in every way that you might need it, how to use the products if you can't, which we talk about a lot, if you can only afford a few products. They've taken it from start to finish on if you can use the whole thing, if you have to start out small, what you use if you have different issues. Guys, this is absolutely beautiful. And I think it's, Karen will tell me, like maybe 30 or so pages. It's awesome. And this will be your beautiful go-to guide for yourself and your customers for sure. So loving it, guys. And like I say, we'll wrap up at the end and talk about that as well. So I'm going to talk at the very first of this and talk about our regimens that we put together in these packs that you guys can purchase. They're awesome. Love them. They've thought about what you need to do with your skin and what products you need for those issues. And as I talk about what's in each regimen, then we're going to have Holly follow me, and she'll talk about the science, the usage, and all the cool things of these products. So this is really, I think, the most important call you'll have, just because we go through these products, the hero ingredients, as we call them, the rock star product of the line, different stuff like that. So to me, this is the most important one for sure. Whoops. So our essentials regimen, and like I say, guys, you have to look at the one for you, depending on your age, your skincare needs, and anything you need for that. But this is your 4-step regimen essentials for combination to oily skin or normal to dry skin. And just kind of looking at this, I would say maybe to me, and maybe that's why it's called essentials, but it's kind of not so many issues and kind of middle of the road skincare needs, not really delving into too many needs at this point. But you're going to start with your cleanser, because as we've talked before, we cleanse, we treat, we moisturize, and we protect. And you'll see each of those covered in each of these regimens. So very cool little system we've got here. So cleanse with the Pure Balanced Jelly Cleanser. Beautiful. I've heard Holly say, and I completely agree with her, takes off. I mean, it's nice to cleanse, but when you have makeup, your cleanser will not work for you unless it takes all that off, and it does. So I don't want to read each thing on each product here, especially since she's going to go into it. So you guys can read the descriptions, but Sell a New Perfecting Serum. To me, when we talk about a Rockstar product, in fact, last night we went to dinner with a group of distributors who were here, and we did some training. And at the table, one of them said, well, the women kind of got around my table and said, we want to talk to you about skincare. And I said, yeah. And the first question was, what product do we have now that would take the place of transfusium? So I can kind of answer that, but the reality is, because I think it would be Sell Anew, it really does a lot of heavy lifting in this skincare line. But open your brain to thinking differently. This is a targeted approach, a personalized program. So try to remember, let's, think of what we've got here and not so much take this product and use this and take this and use that. Go through the whole thing with us, especially on this training. And I think you'll start to see why we really like this approach so much. I think you guys will too. Then on moisturize, you've got the Hydra Light Repair, if you remember, or the Hydra Rich. You can choose between either of those. Again, same ingredients, except for one has different moisturizers for heavy, one has different moisturizers for a light approach, depending on your skin. I'm heavy. And then a Skin Shield, and that has been one of our most popular products. I knew it would be. Waited a long time for SPF. We have it, and that's what you would use in the day to perfect and moisturize, or protect and moisturize as well. Our next regimen is our brightening regimen, and that's for anyone who wants to reduce the appearance of dullness, discoloration, dark spots, age spots as we call them, and keep your skin glowing and bright. For someone my age, or anyone who's had a lot of sun. I've had a lot of sun and not really the skin type to do well with that. So I looked for products exactly in this regimen. And you're going to start off with your Pure Balance Jelly Cleanser, obviously. Getting rid and cleansing. You're going to move on to Skin Dew. I like here what says refresh, prepare your skin, a targeted treatment. One thing I do love about this is even though we have a couple of our beloved products still, we've had some great changes to them. And I think I heard Karen say that this Skin Dew has the most hyaluronic acid of any product on our skincare list. So everything's been beefed up, made better than ever. And this has just made this product to me even better. So, and then of course we've got Skill Anew Perfecting Serum. And this is where you then grab your product of your boosters for this is what you're trying to do. Go Bright, Vitamin C Brightening Boost. And this is where your personalization comes in. Targets the dullness, discoloration, age spots, and just gives you that bright, glowing appearance. A lot of people, depending, especially other countries even, want this brightening, not even have age spots, but they just like a brighter appearance. Now, I will give this product some kudos because I had a couple of before and afters that when I was talking to some distributors in the US, I kind of just put them on their page so that they could see, and their page blew up. This is a very powerful product. When I tell you it works, these pictures are awesome. If you haven't seen them, get on Facebook and do some searches for Natrience, because I've seen them kind of going all over now. And these pictures are really kind of showing people what can happen in what I think is a relatively short amount of time. I think some of them 3 weeks, but most of them about a month and a half. This product is amazing. So Go Bright Booster, and then a Hydra Light Repair Lotion for your night. And then, of course, in the day, you've got your Skin Shield again. So our clarifying regimen, we kind of have to be careful about what we talk here about, but clearing up your skin, keeping it clear. Like I said, this is a great one for us as we haven't really had a targeted personalized approach for some of the issues that this handles. So you first start out with your Pure Balance Jelly Cleanser, and then you go with your exfoliant polishing pill. Now, some of you might say, cleanse twice. Yes, because a lot of people who have the issues that we're targeting here have very oily skin. So there's something out there called double cleansing, which we've talked about it on some of our calls in the past years. And that's anybody who's really struggling to keep their face clear. They'll do a double cleanse in the morning and even at night before they go. And it just helps them control that oil just a little bit more. So here you've got a great way to double cleanse with two really great products. And then you have your Cell Anew Perfecting Serum, my favorite product in the lineup here. And you're going to then personalize this with our booster again, the Go Clear Multi-Acid Clarifying Boost. So again, clarifying any uneven skin tones, evening out and targeting any issues you might have based on your skin being oily. Then you'll have at night your Hydra Light Repair Lotion. Again, we're loving this personalization in the skincare line. I love a thick cream for me, but anybody who's trying to keep extra oils and stuff, they want a very light cream. So here we have the option for you in the clarifying regimen, and it just works beautifully in this lineup. And then, of course, in the morning, you're starting out with our amazing Skin Shield Mineral Sunscreen. Our last regimen is our firming regimen, more for women, I think, maybe my age, a little bit before, a little bit after. As we get older, our face loses that natural plumpness. They call it the sallowness, and when you're in your 20s and 30s, you still have a little bit of that baby fat that kind of pumps your skin up. And you see a lot of people getting injectables and stuff. And while that can look great, many times that look has become just a little bit overdone in the market. But there is a need to truly have those areas, just do something to treat them. So like I say, I'm in this age category, so loving trying these products and seeing what they're doing. We're having some great before and after pictures with these as well. So our firming regimen is to support our skin's collagen and elasticity and keep our feeling firm and looking lifted, and anything that keeps us from looking tired, right? So start with our Pure Balance Jelly Cleanser. And then we also have our Exfolium Polishing Peel. We move again to our Cell Anew Perfecting Serum. Then again, we have our other booster, our last booster, our Co-Firm Photo Firming Boost. And you can put those in the areas you need. I know we've got some great pictures that we posted last time and that I saw are in here. In case you need any help in applying it, you can put it wherever you want though. And then at night, Hydra Rich Repair Cream, because we need all the help we can get, but you can absolutely, take any products you want later. And but it goes perfectly in this lineup in the morning, starting off the day with our Skin Shield Mineral Sunscreen Lotion. So these are our kits as we have them now, our regimens that you guys are able to purchase. Just know there's a lot of things in here that you can add to. Everybody will have their Skin Dew. And if you want, during any one of these regimens that you've got here, apply Skin Dew, any in those different places that maybe we don't have in here. This is your skincare lineup. So make sure you do it how you want it. But we've looked at these, put them together, and I think it's a great group of these 4 categories that I think you guys will enjoy offering to people. So with that, I'm going to now turn the time over to Holly, and she's going to kind of go over the ingredients in each of these products and tell you how to use them and what they do for you guys.
Thanks, Sisel. And I just wanted to also thank everyone for being here and just reiterate one more time what Sisel said, that these regimens that we put together are very much just trying to really simplify it for you as we have all these new products and trying to help you understand how to use them all. But ultimately, you need to listen to your skin. You're the one that knows your skin the best, and you decide how to use it in which order and what works best. So these are all just recommendations, and you can go from there. But I personally highly recommend trying everything and seeing what works best. Obviously, taking your time in introducing the new products. With this, especially with this Target Treat section that we're talking about today, we highly recommend allowing 2 weeks for your skin to get used to the product before introducing a new booster or serum. So what do we have next on our next slide, Karen?
Yeah, Holly, let me jump in.
Did you want to talk about the difference?
To the active ingredients here. I just wanted to mention by now, hopefully you're all aware of our 4-step regimen here. And we understand that every great skincare routine needs to include a cleanser, an exfoliator, a daytime moisturizer with a sunscreen, which we have, and then your daytime and nighttime moisturizers as well. And beyond these basics, we have additional products that address specific skincare concerns. So we want to really highlight today the difference between our serum and our boosters. So what is the difference here? Well, basically, a serum is a blend of active or hero ingredients that's designed for kind of a variety of things: skin health, repair, protection, and really comprehensive anti-aging benefits. And then a booster focuses on the very unique capabilities of high concentration active or hero ingredients to provide a targeted treatment for specific skincare concerns. So the main difference here that kind of want you to take out of this slide is that a serum can be a bit more comprehensive for anti-aging benefits or overall skin health benefits, where a booster is very focused and has very concentrated levels of these active or hero ingredients. So what is a hero ingredient? Well, actually, before I get to that, I wanted to make one more comment on the boosters. You know, Liesl talks about the personalization. She mentioned it today. We talk a lot about the personalization with this line. Really, the world is becoming more and more personalized. And so boosters are just an element. They're adding an element of personalization to your skincare routine. And these beauty boosters can be used as a consistent part of your regimen, as you've seen with the regimens that we've put together, those packs, or you can swap them in and out to help tailor a routine to your specific needs and to your current needs. And that's one of the things I wanted to mention is, you know, maybe we have a different skincare concern next month than we do this month. So part of what these boosters can do is just really tailor your routine to whatever your current skincare needs are. So what is a hero ingredient? Well, a hero ingredient, these are some definitions here. These are powerful, standout components that play a key role in a product's effectiveness. They are the active or the functional ingredients that really go to work within your skin and within different layers of your skin to provide visible results with your regimen. These are ingredients that are celebrated for their specific benefits. So today, I'm going to turn it back over to Holly for a few minutes. We're going to go into some specific detail on what are the key ingredients in those products within step 2 in our target and treat step. So that's going to be our serum and our boosters.
Okay, so we'll start with Liesel's favorite, the Selenu. Some of our favorite ingredients here. There's more, and you can access or read more through the PIPs or the user's guide. But the 4 that we're highlighting today is the sodium hyaluronate, which is a form of hyaluronic acid that delivers fast-acting and long-lasting moisturization for a noticeably smoother, plumper, and younger appearance, as well as the hydroxypinocolone retinoate, which is it's a retinol alternative. So it's a little more gentle than just retinol. So it's better for sensitive skin and just all skin. You can use this more often and get better results because you're using it more often. It supports a youthful appearance as well by reducing fine lines and wrinkles. Then we have the xylitol-derived complex that helps prevent water loss from the skin and provides reinforcement to skin structure for a softer, smoother feel to your skin, so you'll want to touch your skin. And then we have the Centesimus rubescens that stimulates skin's own defense against the harmful effects of blue light, and it protects the skin's barrier and helps support collagen production. I think next we have the Go Bright. Here, my favorites are the tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate and how it works together with the ferulic acid. They work together to really boost the results that you're going to get in the Go Bright. The tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate is a highly potent form of vitamin C that actually is able to penetrate the layers of your skin more than just the regular vitamin C. And then the ferulic acid helps even more to inhibit discoloration, defend skin from signs of sun damage and environmental assault, as well as brightening and dull skin. Then we have the Floritin and the Crypthemum maritum that these work together also to even skin tone and to help reduce the production of melatonin, which is the pigment in your skin.
Melanin, Holly.
Yeah, sorry. Melanin, too many R&D meetings. And so it just helps with the dark spots. And then we have the diacetylbulbine that visibly decreases pigmentation to brighten the skin and create a more even complexion throughout the skin. Next, we have the Go Clear. These hero ingredients are all high acids. So we have the mandelic acid. It's an AHA, which is ideal for sensitive skin. And it helps reduce the look of blemishes, fine lines, wrinkles, and uneven skin tones. And we have the caprylyl salicylic acid. It's an LHA, and it helps weaken those bonds in the surface of your skin. That's usually your dead skin cells. So it helps those dead skin cells fall off and the new fresh ones come to the surface. Then there's the azelaic acid that clears blocked pores and visibly fades blemish marks and lessens the appearance of redness and bumpy skin. And the gluconolactone, which is a PHA that promotes skin surface strength while helping increase skin cell turnover and improving the appearance of aging skin. And next we have the Go Firm Hero ingredients. These ones are really fun. If you look at the slide, I like to refer to this one as our fruit salad mix because we've got peach, apple, and cranberry in this one. So the peach supports the skin elasticity and density to provide immediate lifted look and firmer fill, and it continues to get better over time. The apple protects skin's elastic network, combats the loss of firmness, and helps maintain supple skin with a firm appearance, just like if you would think of a healthy apple. And then the cranberry provides 3 targeted benefits. It supports the skin's natural barrier, as well as reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and boosts skin's radiance. And then we have the Rhingium maritimum, helps boost the regeneration of aging skin and supports elastin and collagen production for plumped, firm-looking skin, just like a fruit. And then once more, I think we went over this last week, but these are where we recommend the usage of these products. So the Go Bright is safe to use on the cheeks, over the nose, on the upper lip, the chin, across the forehead, and as well as under eyes. The Go Clear, you can see you want to avoid the under eye portion as well as the upper lip, but it's safe to use on the cheeks, forehead, nose, and chin. And then the Go Firm just is really targeted for the saggy areas. So neck, and as you apply upward in an upward motion, so you're fighting against gravity here, the jowls, the nasolabial folds, the crow's feet and under eyes, as well as between the eyebrows and across your forehead. One thing that that you can also use this on your upper lip as well to help with those lines on your lips. So that's the booster applications.
I wanted to just add a little bit to what Holly was talking about with the active ingredients or the hero ingredients is just the fact going back to that Natrience user's guide that Liesl held up at the beginning, that guide is packed with information on all of these products. So when you read through on the PIPs, you can find the PIPs in your back office. The PIPs are also in this usage guide. Those are the product information pages, PIPs. And as you read more about these ingredients, we've also noted the source for many of these ingredients are natural sources. That's one of our tenets for Natrience is really, inspired by nature and then refined by science. So most, if not all of those ingredients that Holly just talked about are natural ingredients from natural sources. So we're really incorporating these natural versions of ingredients that have been refined by the scientific process to provide these really hero benefits to your skin. And you can read more about all of these products and ingredients in the user's guide. Next week, we're going to go into a bit more detail on the key ingredients and the other products outside of these treatment products. So, but Holly, that was a great review of these hero ingredients in the treatment step that are really helping to personalize and helping to address these specific skincare concerns that we each have. We wanted to put a plug in for the Natrience contest. Hopefully everybody is working to compete in this contest. We have an awesome first place prize that we're going to have, a 2-night stay at a luxury hotel. We haven't yet chosen exactly which hotel because we want to personalize that experience directly to the winner who wins this contest. But there'll be monthly prizes as well. In fact, we are needing to look at that right now and start looking at a monthly winner. So be sure that you are participating in this contest. Before we start to wrap up the call here, I wanted to look back at the chats and see if there's any messages that we haven't answered yet. Katie?
While you're looking there, Karen, I'll comment too.
Yes.
We got a lot of people from Australia and maybe Europe, but remember, we also have our Natrience contest. We talked about that on our last call. So guys, in your own market, there's a great chance of winning this great contest. So like Karen said, we're going to start updating the winners of those and you'll see it. But this is really a very cool contest, especially for our markets who are competing against ourselves.
Yeah, definitely. And then I'll move over to this slide as we talk about, I'm going to leave it on this slide here for a minute, where you can, just with the customer service phone number and email address, that you can keep up with our email list, our texting service. If you have questions that don't get answered on these calls, feel free to email customer service at sisel.net. You can always go back and watch these training calls on YouTube or by calling our conference line, 801-704-6800, and pressing option 3. But I did want to take just a second here and answer a couple of Katie's questions. She said, can we get access to before and after photos? The reason I wanted to put it on this slide here with the customer service email is please send us your before and after photos. I know Sisel mentioned a few of those that are out there on Facebook. Please send those to us as well so that we can compile all of those and have a place to share all of those with everyone. Katie asked if the sunscreen is waterproof or water resistant. We don't make a specific waterproof or water resistant claim, but I would say that because of the zinc oxide in this formula, that it would be water resistant. She's asked, it was mentioned not to put products on the eyelid, but if you put it above the eye, below the brow, but not on the eyelid, which would you use? I definitely would not use the, at least try them out, but I would not recommend using any of these treatment products that we just mentioned anywhere super close to your eye, especially on the eyelid. I myself, when I'm using my moisturizer, I usually do close my eyes and put my moisturizer all over my eyelids, but that's me. You may want to just try that out, but I definitely would not use the serum or the boosters right on the eyelid. She said, her last question was, is there any disadvantage to applying the booster all over instead of focusing on spots? You know, that's a great thing about the personalization aspect of this line is with the boosters, for example, with the brightening booster, if you've got some dark spots, you can just apply directly to those spots, or you can put it all over your face. So you can kind of, based on this chart that Holly was showing earlier, you can target where you might want to add your boosters. So, you know, for example, with myself, sometimes I get a little bit of a darker spot here up on my forehead. So I definitely like to use the Go Bright on my forehead. I like to use the Go Clear on my cheeks and chin, where I have, especially on my chin, where I get a little bit more oily, and then the Go Firm on my neck and kind of under my jawline. So you can use them all over according to this chart, or you can target specific areas. Okay, we wanted to talk about our giveaway for this week. I'm going to turn that back over to Liesel.
Okay, so this is what we're giving away, these beautiful 10 packs of these. If you guys want to win it, okay, I haven't seen this slide yet, Karen. 5 winners. Are we choosing 5? I love that.
In today's call, yeah.
Hey guys, today's call, 5 winners. On today's call, we're going to take your names and we're going to have a drawing. And out of that drawing, the next time you guys get on a call, when are we going to announce it, Karen? We're going to choose the 5 from this call, and 5 of you are going to get the 10 packs of these beautiful Natrience user's guide. Like I said, you're going to love them. So it's going to be your little Bible there. So
we can send out an email tomorrow with announcing those 5 winners.
Yeah. So you'll know soon, and make you be glad you got on the call today. It's been a lot of fun talking to you guys on these calls. We were all just kind of talking about it earlier, and been fun to have the support in the middle of the day, I think. And so now 5 of you are going to get those user guides for it. So anything else we need to close with, Karen?
I wanted to say something, Karen. Do we have the regimen charts in the back office?
I believe they are, but we'll make sure.
Somebody asked the best resource to give people when they're trying to find the right regimen. And I believe that our regimen charts are in the back office. If they're not, we'll get them up first thing tomorrow. But these regimen charts should be in the back office.
Yeah, and the user's guide has those specific regimens that we talked about last week on the call as well, where if you're starting with, wanting to start with like a 2-step regimen, just a cleanser and a moisturizer, as you continue to add new products, all of those regimens are in this usage guide that Liesel's been talking about, as well as lots of different tips and tricks and information in there that is super helpful. So thanks again for joining us on today's call. Watch for email tomorrow. We'll talk about, we'll announce the winners for the 10 packs. And then, Liesel, I'm sorry if I missed it. I was looking at the chat, but if you did mention that next week is the regimen guide, the 10 pack we're going to have the little tear pads of the regimen charts that you can provide to all of your customers and all of your team members. So that'll be our random drawing for next week. Thank you so much for joining. Again, any other questions or suggestions or information that you want to share or ask us about, please feel free to call customer service or email them. Those all of those comments or questions will come directly to us, and we'll be sure to address those. So thanks everybody for joining us today, and we will see you next week on our next call.